Janet, get out of
All
here.
right, we are back with Blocky Music. I'm here with my usuals, Janet and Alyssa. Say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
And we're going to be doing the Phoenix Wright Pursuit songs from the mainline games. And yeah, we've done the objection themes, we've done the questioning Allegro themes, and now we're doing the pursuit themes. The pursuit themes are the ones that people know the most. They are the songs that when people think Phoenix Wright, they think of Pressing Pursuit. So yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything else to say other than, hang on to your seats. All right, Pressing Pursuit cornered for the first game, which is just Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I will say some of them have gray stars on them. That's just because of the soundtrack and the ratings that I've done from other stuff. So it just generates a star, but that's not at all indicative of what I think of the song. It's just the stupid app doing that.
Don't worry.
So, Alyssa, Pressing Pursuit cornered.
It's a 5.
End the video. It's a 5. It's over.
The video. The composition of this song is so good. It has a sense of urgency behind it. Just the consistent beat in the background, and that it has it has weight to it, and then just the nice melody of the leading instrument. Yeah, this is composed very well. It's a 5.
Okay, a 5. And Janet?
The whole time, all I heard was just a cat.
Yeah, I need to let Bacon out. I'll be right back.
I'm looking for him. I was like, who is doing that? I was like, is that live or is that the microphone?
Oh
I hope it didn't. If Janet heard it, that means I'm going to have to figure out how to make sure it's not hella loud in the thing.
It was right there. And I'm like, okay. I'm assuming they were scratching the door. And
they're scratching the door because he wanted to get out.
It's pretty loud.
Look, I let the cats in because I was like, oh, it's because usually they're trying to break in. So I'm like, this'll help. And then Bacon decided he wanted out. Poofy's still in here. Poofy's very much excuse me.
Okay.
But yes, this is the one that I hear the most, I think. Or I've heard the first time. This is the main one.
Yes.
I liked it. It was pretty fast. It was pretty you're at the edge of your seat. You don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if it's 5. I mean, is that what it's gonna be? All you guys are gonna be like, this is great. It's just a different version of the same song.
No, they're not. They're all different. They're all different songs.
Okay.
Janet, if you don't give it a 5.
Well, I do like it. I don't even know what the other songs are. Apparently, we did 2 of these already, and I can't remember.
This is just setting a high bar, Janet.
We came out swinging on this one. This is unlike the last one we recorded.
All right.
Let us coerce you into a 5-star.
I do like it, so we'll do 4.
Victor.
4. I'm gonna hit it with the 5. Whoops, sorry.
What?
Whoops.
I'm gonna hit it.
Maybe I like another one better. I don't know.
Well, I mean, remember, we're coming back to him. We're coming back to him. This is just for now. I think.
You're like, for now, it's great. 5.
It's I don't know, man. It's the song that, like you said, Janet. It's the one that
it's the staple.
Like when you hear it, you're like, yeah, that's Phoenix Wright. Like that is what, that is what it is.
Okay. Okay.
And I don't know, like it's a really good, because considering that this game originally came out in 2001 and it was on the Game Boy Advance, like it's done in a way that's so like it creates the atmosphere so well, and even for a game that's like basically just a visual novel. You're reading a book and you pick your own adventure type thing, but it creates such a like, oh crap, like this is it kind of feeling that when all you're doing is reading is kind of hard to do. So I think the soundtrack kind of has to work extra hard to create the like environment and feeling, because there's no like little creatures moving on the screen or like a movie playing out. It's literally just like two JPEGs changing back and forth of like his hands on the desk or his hand pointing. Like that's it. So for it to convey all that just through the music, I think is one of those things where it's like, yeah, they knew what they were doing. So yeah, we're gonna go to the next one, which is Phoenix Wright and Justice for All, and this one's called Press the Witness Cornered. Janet.
I see. I also like this one, but I don't like it as much as the other one.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do a 4.
A 4. Okay, Alyssa.
Yeah, this one is still good. It has that dun 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 and like a fast pace to convey a sense of urgency in a tense situation. I do like the composition of the original Pressing Pursuit. It's so good. This one's okay. I 4. I might give it a 3, but Janet can have her 4 since I'm gonna be bullying a lot of things to get.
Okay, I mean I would give it a 4. I think it's more basic sounding than the other one. Like it's less complex, but I don't know. It still creates an atmosphere. I feel like it doesn't. Like I feel like this one would get repetitive faster than the other one. So that's my only issue with it, because depending on how fast you read and how much is going on, it's just not. It doesn't have as much of like a rush of like as the other one does, which is kind of what the song is trying to do. Cool. The next one is, oh my God, is this cat again?
I feel like they're in my room.
Oh my God. Was that a humble brag of like, I have really good headphones?
No, it's just Alyssa's mic is just capturing everything.
Yeah, I know I got to do something about it.
I'm sorry. I let cats in because you always hear them scratching at the door, trying to get in. I was like, maybe if I let them. No, this time they're like, you know what? We got what we wanted too easily. Now we need to leave. It's not good enough.
Jesus. Okay. So the next one is for Phoenix Wright 3, called Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. And it's the last one in the original trilogy, the last one on the Game Boy Advance. And yeah, this is called Break the Witness Cornered. Okay, Alyssa, Break the Witness, Cornered.
This is still, it's like a nice composition. It's very lax. It's very, and I think the other ones, this is something we said about some of the other ones from these games as like the timeline progressed. Like Phoenix got more comfortable with his role as a lawyer. So I feel like the compositions reflect that. So this doesn't have that as much of like, there's still that dun 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 to add tension. But I feel like as time goes on, that tension is lost because it's like, oh, he's a confident lawyer, so he's not as scared about not getting his way. He know what he doing. Yeah, just like a lax, melancholy beat. It not bad, but it a 3.
Okay, Janet.
I like it. It was very like soft and gentle in a way.
As it's called,
like,
as the song is called, "Break the Witness."
Witness, yeah.
No. It was
breaking him gently with your words.
I want to give this one a 4. I think we're doing 4s. A lot of 4s. We're gonna do 4.
Okay. I will agree. I think it's still a 4. I think it's not as in your face, but I do like towards the end where it starts building up and then the note gets higher and higher and higher to create like a tension, which I think is really nice. Not as intense as the first 2, so I think it loses a little bit of that because I do lose some of that like just emotion and just like rush of whatever. But I mean, it's still good. It's still solid. All right, the next one is a DS game. So we moved generations.
Oh,
this is Apollo Justice, or in Japan it's called Phoenix Wright 4. And yeah, this one stars Apollo, who is a new guy, and yeah, this is his. Okay, Janet, Pursuit Overtaken.
Compared to like the other one that was fast, it was okay, but it wasn't bad. you know,
you can stop talking now.
This was a song that I listened to with my headphones for this very reason. I am going to give it a rating.
But it's a low 4.
Low 4. Lowest of the 4s?
Yeah,
Well,
because I like the break
yeah,
the
you did
the
like Break
witness.
the Witness, yeah. Okay, Alyssa.
Okay, I don't know what's wrong with her, but this one's good. This has a good beat to it. Like, it has the tension like the original Pursuit does, even though it's different. Yeah, I'm like, you should be moving and grooving to this. Yeah, I don't know. I think this should be a 5 under the first one, personally.
Oh, this one is, I mean, it's more complex than, for sure, than Press the Witness, the second one. and like this is one of my favorite of all the games, and I think the Phoenix Wright fans actually don't really like the fourth game now that much. They think it's just like not the best one. They think the cases are not as good, and you know, the like everything about it just felt like not as good. But I personally, I love it. So I want to give it a 5 because it is a bop, and I love this game and the soundtrack and everything about it.
So
but
then what you're gonna do is give it a 4 and put it on top of the
yeah, I'm gonna
4s.
give it at the top of the 4s because I don't think it has as much tension. It is a little too dancey, like a little too poppy for
Yeah, it definitely has. Yeah, that's
you
why I
know.
was like, you should be moving and grooving.
Yeah, so like, and it loses a little bit in that, but I mean, I still like it. It's still a good song, and again, I have a lot of attachment to it, so I'm a little biased in that regard. But whatever. So the next one, we take a little detour as we did before. This is for Miles Edgeworth, Ace Attorney Investigations, because he had 2 games, and he has also
this is the rival. This isn't the main guy, right?
yeah, this is the rival.
He's-
It's the guy that wore like
A fancy
the magenta suit instead of the
Yeah.
blue suit, and he had the little ruffles on his
I thought that was the main guy.
no. Phoenix Wright is the main guy with the blue and the
He's the
spiky
like
hair.
main antagonist in the first game, and then he becomes your homie.
Yeah, and then he becomes
I
like your
got it.
best friend. Well, anyway,
Yeah.
this is his called Pursuit Lying Coldly. Also on the DS, by the way. All right. Then this is Alyssa.
This song is very nice. The freaking piano and violins.
He's a
just-
fancy lad, you know?
Yeah, he's a fancy lad. And I think I said this before about other Miles songs, but it's just like, damn, the confidence this man exudes in this song. He's like, I'm getting that ass. Yeah, this song also just flows really well. Where it like picks up a little bit more at the end. Just like, let me add some like build up in here, some tension. But yeah, this is just a nice tune. That's a 5. I'm conflicted whether I want it at the top or the second. I don't know. I like both songs. For, the other one just has tension. This one's just like very nicely composed. So it's a 5.
Okay, it's a 5. And Janet?
I was gonna say the same, that I really liked it. See, I was gonna put it top of the 4s. Yes, that's better than me not giving it a high rating.
Okay, I mean,
So it's the second 5 is what you're saying.
I mean, that's one way of putting it. Or putting it a 4 and putting it at the top of the 4s. Just what I'm putting. That's what I'm thinking. So we're just gonna scooch him up, but not all the way.
We're gonna make it a 5.
No, not well. See, no.
Okay. There seems to be some back and forth here. I'll give it the 5. I'll give it the 5.
Yeah.
Second one.
I'm not surprised.
I think
I need to speak with my agent. I don't think I want to be booked for that.
I always see. This is why we need Anna, because then she can be the tiebreaker, and I can. Just,
Oh my god!
that way I don't get in trouble.
Wow. All right. Well.
Okay.
Well, who are you living with?
My cats.
Who are you blood related with? Huh? All right,
Lorenzo.
You want to go there?
Oh yeah! Wow.
Okay. Well, we're gonna continue.
So you know what? Your opinion doesn't matter. Jen and I actually run the show now.
Oh my god. This is the second game for Miles Edgeworth. This I've never played, so I don't think I've heard this one before. But this one's called Pursuit: Wanting to Find the Truth. Okay. I don't even remember who was last. Who spoke?
I spoke first last time.
Okay, so Janet, you speak.
What system is this on? What
This is also on the
DS.
DS.
Were the other ones also on the DS?
The 2 Miles Edgeworth and then the Apollo Justice were on the DS, and the other 3 were on the Game Boy.
This one felt more blockier.
I think it was the choice of instruments.
Oh. Yeah. The beginning I liked. The rest of it was okay. A low 4. Lowest of the 4.
Lowest of the 4s.
I don't know if it's a 3.
Alyssa?
I'm kind of either or.
I just feel like Alyssa's going to have a rebuttal, Jen. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just have a feeling that Alyssa's holding something back.
Can we get my...
I have so many things to say.
Gosh, they're already kicking me out of the video.
Yes. Your opinions don't matter. Okay. I feel like I went on a journey with this song. Like, this song has so much going on and so much complexity. Like, I feel like it was an anime opening. Like, we told a whole story throughout this song. It's good. Like, it has a good beat. I like the composition. Like, the build up at the beginning was really nice. It doesn't have the energy maybe that some of the other songs do, but it just, and it's not complex in a bad way. It's definitely the most complex out of all of them. And sometimes that can be like a little too much going on, but I feel like it was cohesive in what it did. It was a good beat. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I'm fine with it having a 4. I guess. I, 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. I don't know if I'd put it over Overtaken or under Overtaken. Because I know Janet's like put it at the bottom, but I don't know. I think this is a good song. I think they did a good job with this. It's very different compared to everything else.
That was a goddamn journey.
Yeah.
I did not. I'm like, what? How the hell? I never heard this. Like, what the hell? There was so much going on, and like,
yeah.
I think the biggest like down or like negative thing I can say about it is that it does not feel like an Ace Attorney song. It does not feel like it belongs with these others.
It's very different, but I don't think it's bad.
I really like it. I really like it.
Yeah.
It just doesn't feel like an Ace Attorney song. That's the only thing. It feels like it's too. I don't even know how to say it. Like it feels like it would be in a. I don't know. Like it sounds more Mega Man-y than like anything else.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, like Janet wants it to be a 4, and I'm like, I guess it could be a 4 because I'd give it a 5. But I'm not gonna win that one. But
like you might, given that my opinion is not even listened to. I was cut off.
Varies
interrupted.
A little too much.
Yeah.
Well, you're interrupted because your opinion's actually invalid because
Oh my god! So I'm gonna put it as the 4th one, under Overtaken.
That's fine.
Above the Game Boy ones. It looks like the Game Boy ones are the ones that are not keeping up, except for Cornered or the original Pursuit. And finally, we move on to the 3DS, and we've got from back to Phoenix Wright 5 called Dual Destinies. This is the one that introduced Athena, a third lawyer, and. Yeah, the journey continues. All right, Alyssa, pressing Pursuit. Keep pressing on.
Okay, I feel like this definitely took inspiration from Miles's games because this is like, yes,
I was gonna say
another story.
Because you know what it was? No, you know what it was? It was that guitar solo thing that it did. I was like, feels like, this just feels like an evolution of the last one.
It really does.
And it's the same composer, so that makes sense.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing. Like, I don't know, I feel like the start of it is like we're starting off with like a sports broadcast because of the trumpets, like the way that is. I don't know, I just compare it because I've heard some of those themes. But I like how dramatic this song is, I guess. Like it has the energy. It's bringing the thunder. It is a good little composition and a beat. Yeah, and it definitely has that kind of story feeling to it. Like you are going through an adventure on this song. I mean, I would put it around, again, I would have given that Pursuit a 5, so I would put this one around that one.
But is it better or which one's better, this one or the other one?
this one has a little bit more pizzazz to it that I feel like if we're comparing it to the other Phoenix Wright songs, fits in more. So I feel like this one should go above just for that fact. I think it depends. Yeah, I think I would put it above it right now.
Okay. Janet,
Yeah.
we would like to hear your comments, your words.
Yeah, for 5 seconds. We're gonna cut you off again.
I will say this.
No, shut up.
I did not. I was not getting the same enthusiasm as y'all were, but it was a good song. Like a 4. Like a 4.
Okay.
And you can do with that whatever you would like to do with that. I'm just gonna say 4. You decide.
Okay. I mean, if we're going it based off what Alyssa said, then it would go right above the last one, which is the wanting to find the truth, because it does feel like an evolution of that one. So we'll leave it there. And if I remember correctly, I think I might have been the objection themes, but Phoenix Wright 5 Dual Destinies was one of, if not the highest one, and it was one of those ones where like you guys heard the one from the first game and you were like, oh yeah, nothing's gonna beat this one, and then we hit Phoenix Wright 5 and it was just like, wait, what? Like I thought we had the number 1 dialed in from the beginning, and it came in and swooped in. So I think 5 and 6 were the ones that where you guys are like, whoa, we didn't expect like for something to, that came out 15 years later to come out swinging as hard as these did. So, yeah, I don't think I ever paid attention to this one though. So interesting. Now we have the last one as of today. There's only 6 games. This was Phoenix Wright Spirits of Justice. Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. And yeah, this is as of now the finale because they haven't made anything else. So this is it. All right, cornering together, Janet.
I'm just gonna rate them. I'm not even gonna give an opinion at this point. I'm just gonna.
Is that what, have we bullied you too much at this?
The where was the other one? Keep pressing on.
Keep pressing on.
We'll put that right below that one because I felt it the same. And if y'all think that one was great, I don't even know what you guys are gonna think about this one.
Well, let's find out. Alyssa, what do you think about this one?
Yeah, this composer likes telling stories with his compositions. This one, again, I think follows suit with the other Phoenix Wright ones, where it doesn't have, like, the beat is fast. It kind of creates some tension with it, with the high notes that it hits, but it's very synthy, all like uh digital beep boop sounding. It doesn't have like the trumpets or anything, or like very distinguishable instruments in it. Um, so I feel like it's definitely more eased into sound, like kind of like with Nick, where Apollo is like, yes, I know more what I'm doing now, so more confident. Like it's still good. It's not my favorite one of these, I will say. Um, just because I feel like it's a little bit slower. It's not as, I don't think the composition is maybe as strong as some of the other ones. Um, it can definitely have a 4. Um, God, shoot. I'd put it the second last from the 4s, I think. Maybe.
Okay. Janet said 4, doesn't matter where.
Yeah. Yeah, she
long
she
as
just
it's
gave up.
under pressing on. You say, I think this is a 3. I think this is the weakest one.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't remember the last one quite as much. I remember much, but I will, you know, if you want to put the bottom, that's fine with me.
I feel like this one, like, because it's the third time they're doing the same, you know, where like it has the strung intro and then it goes into a
Well,
thing.
the other ones definitely did it better.
Yes,
This one did,
yeah, like this is the third time, and like
Janet's like, wow, I guess I should have spoken up about what my.
He's like, damn, I guess I could have dunked on it. So I will mark it as a 4 because you guys said 4, but I'm gonna put it at the bottom because I personally think this is not, it's not bad, but it's definitely not very memorable. Like it's just kind of there. It fills its purpose and nothing else. So we've got several 4s and then 2 little guys to top. So again, as always, interrupt when needed. I'm just gonna go through them. All right, that was all the 4 stars. Anything that needs to get shuffled? in unison.
I don't think so.
I think it's fine.
Okay. And then the final two, the 2 5-stars. Here we go. All right, those are the top two.
Yeah, that first one ain't moving anywhere. So
Janet's like, I will fucking kill anybody. I mean, like, that's just the series staple. Also, I was gonna ask, why isn't the remix for that one like in this?
Explain. What do you mean?
Didn't they for the last game do a remix of the first Pressing Pursuit?
They do in Phoenix Wright 3. I don't remember. I don't remember if they did one on number 6.
I feel like they did.
The only reason, because same thing with the one I didn't do for number 3, because these are the ones that are like
just like the
the actual theme for the game and not like remakes or anything.
Makes yeah. I mean, because that one's also a bop. But yeah, no, it's fine. No,
well, now I need to look it up.
Yeah.
Now I need to look it up. You got me messed up. Anyway, we'll look it up after. But this was the Pursuit or Cornered, or I don't know what the hell they're called really. Themes for Phoenix Wright 1 through 6, and then the 2 Miles Edgeworth games. There are 2 extra games that I don't have on here, and it's just because I completely forgot about them, unfortunately. And they're the Ace Attorney Investigations. No, what are they called? The Great Ace Attorney.
Oh, yeah.
And those are like an ancestor of Phoenix Wright from like 100 years before he was born. And it takes place in like an old London, England type area, but I completely forgot about those, but they do exist, and I guess technically they're mainline. But and then there's also one that was a crossover with Professor Layton. It was Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, and that has its own themes, but it's just a remix of the first game stuff, just with more like violins and more like old timey instruments, because it's Professor Layton-esque. So those are missing. I know they are, so I apologize for my failures. So yeah, I guess Alyssa, what is your final thought and ranking on the Cornered / Pursuit themes?
I mean, all of these are like pretty good in their own merit. Like, there's only some that are kind of like meh. So I would give like this overall like a 7.5. I think just because of the amount of 4, 7.5 or an 8. Yeah.
Okay, I will say the point system where we started adding 0.5s and 0.7. That was Janet one day just deciding.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I can't decide, so I'm just gonna make an extra number. I'm gonna add a decimal. I mean, whatever. At this point, she started doing 2 decimals. I don't care anymore. So just let it be known, when I started, I meant out of 10, as in 1 through 10, not 8.752 to the exponent of 3. Janet, what is your ranking for these?
Calling her out.
Let's do 8.65.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that
I feel like
is-
you didn't even like most of these as much as like, and then you're giving it an 8.5. Are you just fucking with us now?
No, I think
It
she
just
did like them.
changes.
I think
we
she
don't
just
have a grading scale. We really don't.
this is just I mean, there's no like, I think we talked about this recently, Janet, on one of the things where like we don't have okay, with Anna we're like, well, how do I rate them? And it's like, I don't know, man. It's just like it's always different. It just is whatever
I'm
feel,
feeling at
man.
the moment.
It's whatever you feel, man.
Yeah, bro. Listen to the heart of the cards.
Yeah, dude. All right. Whoa.
What's that?
Goodness gracious, my ears.
Okay. Well, that's Pursuit Themes. Thanks for being here. And I don't know what that sound was, but I don't think I want to know. Bye.
I don't. Bye.